Hi, Sailor Mini Moon and Sailor Pluto here. And today we're going to talk about, you know, Daniel Bryan being cleared to wrestle again. Now, this this story comes out during a time where most people actually didn't think that Daniel Bryan would be wrestling again. For a long time, the stories were that he had gotten some pretty serious concussions or at the time, or very bad ones, and he couldn't wrestle anymore. But after many years of going to different specialists and different concussion specialists and having different physicals by sundry different healers, including WWE's, they finally determined that, yeah, he is able to wrestle again. Now, a lot of people are going to ask themselves, when is he going to wrestle again? When will this comeback match be done? Now, I don't know. To tell you the truth, I really don't know. A lot of people assume since he was attacked by Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn that that will be the first match that he will have, the first wrestling fight he'll have against one of those two, I think. Now, some people think WrestleMania, but I don't really know if they're going to do that or not. I mean, he's going to probably wrestle again, but I don't know if it's going to be exactly at WrestleMania, though. And a lot of people say, well, what about the 14th general manager of SmackDown position? Well, I think he's still going to be the general manager of SmackDown and probably wrestle here and there too, So I don't think he's going to be giving up that role anytime soon either. But I think he will be wrestling every once in a while against people. That's how I think they're going to do it like. Now, a lot of people, and there seems to be a lot of Daniel Bryan haters out there, and why, I don't know why, but there just are people out there who don't like Daniel Bryan for whatever sundry reasons. He's either too small or, whatever the case is, they don't like him. And they don't, and they're afraid that Daniel Bryan is going to hurt whatever push that some other wrestlers like Roman Reigns is getting. But I'm here to tell you right now, I don't think that Daniel Bryan is going to hurt anybody else's pushing. Especially when Daniel Bryan is on SmackDown and Roman Reigns is on Raw. So whatever he's doing on SmackDown isn't going to hurt what Roman Reigns is doing on Raw. That's just what I think. And yeah, you're right, Sailor Mini Moon, you're definitely right. But for Daniel Bryan's followers, it is really good to know that he will be wrestling again. We don't know when, of course. Who's he going to wrestle against? I would assume Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens, since they attacked him on SmackDown Live after he fired them for attacking Shane McMahon. So I would assume it would probably be either Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens. I wouldn't actually think both of them. A lot of people are coming up with the beholding that, well, he's going to have his match and he's going to wrestle both of them at WrestleMania. I don't know. I mean, he probably is going to wrestle one or both of them sometime down the road, but I don't know exactly when. So, your guess is as good as mine. It was almost, it was almost like 1 year ago. Maybe not, like 2 years ago, that Daniel Bryan, suffered his bad concussions. And this is actually what hurt him. Okay, it was not his size, okay, because Daniel Bryan had the ability to get over and wrestle regardless of his size. What ended up hurting him was the fact that he would get hurt. He would get concussed, and this was basically started. And this was basically what started hurting him was he would, get some momentum. He would either be the World Heavyweight Champion, WWE Heavyweight Champion, or Intercontinental Champion, or WWE United States Champion, and then he would get hurt, and then had to take the belt off of him, and he'd come back and had to start all over again. And each time this would happen, whatever momentum or whatever push they were working on, they would have to start all over again. But I think that at the end, I think it is what it is. Sadly, in the before, that's what was going on. So I hopefully think that this time he isn't going to, I hope that he doesn't get hurt. Probably is not going to get hurt, but you never know. And according to some of his haters, well, that's going to happen again. Well, it might happen and it might not happen. That's the risk you take when you're a wrestler. A risk of something going wrong and somebody getting hurt. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You're right, Saya Pluto. I'm happy that Daniel Bryan will be wrestling again. When? I don't know. But is he going to try? Is he going to have a match? Is he going to wrestle, I guess, either Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn? Yes, I would assume that since they did beat him up after he fired him. So I would assume that he's going to wrestle one of them or the other sometime down the road. So, I'm happy he's back. And I should have made this sooner, but I had other movies to make and I really didn't have time, to make this exact one. So that's about it for me. Tell you what you think. Say hello, Mini Moon. Say hello, Pluto. See you later.